Divine Twins. This is Debs and this is your bonus twin flame reading for the month of November 2024. It is the 11th of the 11th. It is fast approaching 11:11 a.m. here in France. And if you're ready, let's move into this reading to find out whether or not there's going to be union between the masculine and the feminine. The deck that I'm using today is the Thelema Tarot. If you'd like your own twin flame reading, you can book that with me. The link is below. And let's move into these energies. Here we go. Archangel Michael, thank you for joining us. This is the twin flame bonus reading for the collective. This is the 11th of November, approaching 11:11 a.m. The portal is opening. What do we have for the Divine Twins at this point of time? Thank you, Archangel Michael. I'm hearing the words through the eye of a needle. Through the eye of a needle. Into another world. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Infinite possibilities is what I'm hearing. Okay. Divine Twins, as you know, we do not cut the deck for twin flame readings. As always, as you will know by now, the energy at the top of the table will represent the energy of the masculine. Below, the energy of the feminine. There's a lot of information coming through. I'm seeing 2222 in my head. 2 is about making decisions. If you add it all together, 8 represents the infinity symbol, 11:11. It can represent Leo. It can signify progress. I'm seeing someone running down a corridor, looking at a lift door that's closing. There's someone inside the lift, but they're not reaching to open the door, but they're willing this person to run so that they are in the lift before the doors close. This may be symbolic of union. The divine feminine may be urging the masculine to move through the portal before it's too late. That was a really strong vision. Wow. Okay, twins. The masculine's looking at the feminine as if to say, hold the door open, hold the door open. She's doing nothing. She's watching him run towards this elevator. But she's willing him to get there on time. Wow, twins. So we are there. 6 cards for the masculine, 6 for the feminine. This could be a very intense reading. Okay, in the center, Divine Twins will show us the energy that both of these two hold for the journey. Mutual energy, okay. The vision is fading. We don't know if the masculine has reached the portal in time. The vision's fading, okay. Underneath the deck, we have the Tower. Wow. Is this the disintegration of all that one of the twins has known? I want to say the masculine has known for many years. understanding he's been sitting in the matrix. This can be a leveling of ego. This can be awakening. This can be ascension, twins. So let's move into this reading and find out. So twins, as always, we start with looking at the energy for the divine masculine. This is going to show us what's on his mind and how he's feeling at this point of time. The masculine is coming through, carrying the energy of the magician. Interesting, I saw 2222. We have the number 8. What goes around comes around. The infinity symbol. The masculine could be a Virgo, Scorpio, or a Gemini, but the magician can also represent that he has all the tools he needs to step into the energy of the masculine, of the emperor. Beautiful. He's realizing he could instigate union. So we move now to the energy of the feminine, and this of course is going to show what's on the feminine's mind, how she's feeling, what she's thinking about, again, at this point of time. The 5 of Wands. I'm hearing the perpetual tug of war. The runner, the chaser, the runner. This may have been a twin flame journey that has lasted a very long time. It may well be that there's been a lot of push and pull between these two. The divine feminine is in her head. Will we finally move into union, or are we going to be stuck in this runner-chaser dynamic? She doesn't know. All she does know is that there's been a lot of high emotions. We have an ocean here, and 2 very determined people who may have been clashing in the 3D. Are we both ready to lower our defenses to talk about coming into union? This may have been a relationship with a fair amount of conflict. So twins, that is what the feminine is thinking about. So we now move to the second card for the masculine. And this, of course, is going to show how he views his true divine feminine, what he believes is on her mind, how he believes she's feeling. This is his perspective. The 2 of Wands. The masculine believes the feminine is still standing at crossroads, waiting for him to move towards her, waiting for action from the masculine. He knows that she's been waiting a long time, but he doesn't know whether or not she's about to give up. She's looking out across the horizon, wondering how long is it going to take. So the masculine is fully aware that the feminine is still waiting for him to come into union, waiting for him to ascend. But there's a slight uncomfortable feeling coming through from the masculine. She's been waiting a long time. Is she going to give up? And it may be just at the point that he's ready to embrace the energy of the magician and move towards her to talk about reunion. Now, twins, we move to the second card for the feminine. And this, of course, is going to show how the feminine sees her true divine masculine, what she believes is on his mind, how she believes he's feeling. This is her perspective. The Star. Aquarian energy. This can represent reunion, mixing the masculine and feminine energies. This can denote a wish come true. This can denote healing. What the divine feminine is believing the masculine is thinking about is to heal the connection with her and potentially move into union. But she doesn't know with the 5 of Wands, she's conflicted. Will that actually happen? Or is she living in fantasy land? So divine twins, we move to the 3rd card for the masculine. And this, of course, is going to portray how he sees the actual relationship with his true divine feminine. The connection that's been built up between the two of them since the first day that they met. So let's have a look at the masculine's energy to see how he views the connection, the relationship, with his true divine feminine. And again, this is going to be his point of view. The Nine of Swords. I feel the masculine has been tormented by messages coming through during dream state from the feminine. I'm here waiting. How long do I need to wait? Are we ever going to come into union? You need to move. The portal is going to close. Now is the ideal time. Take action. Step into the energy of the Emperor. He's heard these messages from the feminine and it's tormenting him. He understands what this relationship is all about, but he's viewing the relationship as a situation that is causing him stress. It may be that on a spiritual level, he feels a certain sense of pressure to move into union. He may feel with the Nine of Swords that he's got to stop overthinking and overanalyzing this connection and simply take action. He may be becoming aware that the feminine is losing hope. He doesn't know what to do. He is still in his head. Now, Divine Twins. We move to the third card for the feminine. And this will show us how the feminine sees the connection, the relationship with her true divine masculine. This is her perspective. Interesting, the Nine of Pentacles. The way the feminine sees the relationship with the masculine is they have yet to come into union. She's standing strong, sitting in the energy of the pre-empress, but she is frustrated because she wants to body the energy of the empress. She's waiting for the masculine to take action, but what she's thinking about is if he does not, I will have to do this solo until the masculine is ready to come into union. I'm prepared to do that because I'm losing faith that the masculine will ever step into the energy of the Emperor and descend. I'm ready to carry us both forward on the twin flame journey by myself if I have to. If it's not the right time for the masculine, I can't change that. It will be up to him. So the feminine is beginning to feel that the masculine will not step through that portal and reunite. She feels he may not be ready, not yet. So Divine Twins, we move to the fourth cards. And these, of course, are going to portray the messages that each twin wants to relay to the other twin. Messages, as always, of love and support for the twin flame journey itself. As you will know by now, twins, these could also be pieces of information sent between the souls during astral travel in dream state, or these could be questions that one twin wants to ask the other that they may not have had the confidence or the opportunity to ask face to face. So let's find out what the masculine would want to relay to the feminine for this particular period of time, 11/11, with the portal opening. The Eight of Pentacles. The masculine may be relaying to the feminine that he's still having to work on something in the 3D in order for him to come into union with his feminine. It could relate to finances. He may be organizing things on the material plane in order to be with his true divine feminine. He could be sitting in a very practical mindset. It may well be on a spiritual level, the masculine is saying to the feminine, I am working in coming into union with you. Hang on, wait, don't let the doors close. I'm on my way. He's getting all these downloads from the feminine. He believes that she's getting to the point where she's fed up waiting. He knows he could step into the energy of the magician to embrace the energy of the emperor, but I feel as if he's symbolically scrambling around behind the scenes, trying to get himself into a place where he can then move into union. But it may be a little bit last minute. Yes? So twins. What the masculine wants to relate to the feminine is the Eight of Pentacles. Now we move to the fourth card, of course, for the feminine. And this is going to portray the messages that she would wish to send to her true divine masculine. And these could be in response to what he is relaying to her. So let's see. The Fool. I'm almost getting the energy of the feminine saying to the masculine, jump for it. You can do it. Before the portal closes, jump. It's a bit of a risk, but you need to go for it. I think the feminine is trying to boost the confidence of the masculine to take that chance. Come into union with me before the portal closes. Don't worry about anything else, just jump. I'm seeing this guy again racing down this corridor towards these lift doors that are slowly closing. He can see the feminine, but she's not keeping the door open, but she's willing him to jump into the elevator with her, right? Yes. I feel the feminine is saying to the masculine, don't worry about the Eight of Pentacles. Don't worry, just jump for it. We can sort that out later. Okay, twins? So, we now move to the fifth cards, and these of course are going to portray the challenges and obstacles that each twin is facing that they need to overcome in order to move into union in the 3D in this lifetime. So let's have a look at the challenges the masculine faces that he would need to overcome in order to move forward with his true divine feminine. Let's have a look, twins. The Knight of Wands. The challenge for the masculine is he's on his way, he's moving very, very fast, but there's a little seed of doubt in his mind. Am I just wildly attracted to this feminine, or is it true love? Is it real love? Is it twin flame love? There is a slight doubt in his mind. So that is his challenge. Is it lust that I feel for this woman, or is it true love? That is his challenge. So, twins, we move now to the fifth card for the feminine. And this, of course, is going to portray the challenges she faces, the blocks that she needs to remove from the twin flame path in order to come together into union with her true divine masculine. Let's see. The Death card. Yes. Is he going to make it? Are we going to come into union? Is it going to bring major change and transformation to this connection finally? Or do I have to leave it for another lifetime? Scorpio energy with the Death card. It's make or break for these two. The feminine is willing the masculine to take that leap. He's relaying to the feminine, no, 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 I have to work on a material situation I'm dealing with right now. I'm not ready, I'm not ready. The feminine keeps saying, just jump. Just jump. Jump before the doors close. The masculine is still undecided. Am I just wildly attracted to this feminine, or is this real love? Am I on the twin flame journey? I feel I am, but I'm not certain. Even though he keeps getting messages, downloads from the feminine, his true divine twin is thinking it's now or never as far as she's concerned. If he doesn't jump before the portal closes, I might just give up for this lifetime. I'm happy to carry the journey solo, but I may have to give up on the hope of coming into union with the masculine in this lifetime. It may need to be another lifetime. It's as if she feels as if she's wasted enough time waiting for the masculine to join her in union to fulfill their soul mission. If he's not ready, she can't force it. She can't force it. It has to be the decision of the masculine. So twins, we now move to the penultimate cards for the masculine and feminine. And these, of course, are going to portray what each twin is hoping for, pertaining to the connection with the other twin around about this particular period of time, the 11th of November portal. Let's first of all have a look at the energy of the masculine to see what he's hoping for pertaining to his feminine at this particular point of time. I'm hearing the feminine say to the masculine, just drop it all and run. Drop it all and run. Release what you're holding. Release the baggage. Release the stress. Release the burden that you've been carrying, hanging on to the 3D. Just jump. It's as if he's looking into the distance, looking at this portal opening, thinking, do I do it? Do I do it? Do I drop this burden and run for it? Because I know I can't carry all this with me. I have to drop it. Am I ready to do that? He's on tenterhooks. Twins, he's on tenterhooks. The masculine is wanting to come into union with the feminine, but he wants to take what he has built with him. And the feminine is saying to him, you can't take it with you. You have to leave it behind. If we are to come into union successfully, you have to drop the idea of bringing with you what you've amassed. It could be baggage from the past. It could be another situation. It could relate to abundance that he's built up for a period of time. What she's saying is, if you are serious about union, you have to drop this. This is far more important. Are you ready to drop this? And he's looking at this portal closing and he's thinking, I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know. So twins, we move to the final card for the feminine. This is going to portray what the feminine is hoping for pertaining to her true divine masculine. And interestingly, this could be a subconscious wish. Let's see. Wow. Twins, we have mirroring. I feel the feminine is relating to the masculine. If you don't move through the portal, if you don't, I will feel betrayed. But I will have no choice but to accept that, accept the pain, accept the heartbreak, and wait for another lifetime to come into union with you. I will accept the pain, I will accept the heartbreak, because I cannot force you to do this. It has to be your decision. But the twins are mirroring each other because the feminine is realizing at the last minute the masculine is not going to move towards her. He's going to sit and look at the portal doors closing without moving into union because he is determined to hang on to his 3D world. I think this is the point that the feminine realizes that these two will not come into union in the 3D. It's a tower moment, I feel, for the feminine. But it may also be that if the masculine misses this chance, looking back, he's going to realize it was a tower moment for him too. So twins, let's have a look at the mutual energy between these two at this point of time. The Queen of Cups. I'm hearing unconditional love. The feminine could be embodying the energy of the Queen of Cups. She could be a Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio. She's going to continue to sit in self-love. She's going to continue to hold unconditional love in her heart for the masculine. But with the Tower, she's realizing she's going to have to wait for another lifetime to move into union with her true divine masculine. So twins, my goodness, what a reading. As always, we're going to be moving into messages. Let's have a look at what the masculine wants to relate to the feminine and vice versa. Here we go, divine twins. Twin Flame Mirror Dialogue Oracle Deck. Secret messages from your person. Archangel Michael, what would the feminine want to relate to the masculine, please? First message from the feminine to the masculine. Thank you, Michael. The feminine says to the masculine, I'm working on myself. Yes. Unconditional love for self. The feminine says to the masculine, you are like no other. She knows she's met her true divine masculine. She knows. Final message from the feminine to the masculine. Thank you, Michael. The feminine is trying to understand, why will you not come into union? Why do you keep delaying union? I'm here. I'm ready. I've been carrying us both for the longest time. When are you going to ascend? She's trying to understand what's going on in the mind of the masculine. She's very confused. So Archangel Michael, may we now have messages please from the masculine to the feminine? Thank you. The masculine says to the feminine, I don't know how to have a healthy relationship. Okay. We have truth coming through. Second message from the masculine to the feminine. Thank you. I don't know if I'm ready for something like this. He's sitting in a lot of fear and confusion. Final message from the masculine to the feminine. Thank you. This feels too intense. I'm not sure how to handle it. Okay. So twins, we have a masculine who is fully aware that there is this spiritual connection with this divine feminine. He knows he has all the tools he needs to move into union, but he's sitting in a lot of insecurity. He's clinging onto the 3D. He is trying to decipher, is this lust or is this true love? Is this unconditional love? I don't know. I don't feel this masculine is ready to come into union at this point of time. But with the final two cards being both tens, the masculine hanging on to the 10 of wands, the feminine sitting in the energy of the 10 of swords, I feel the feminine may be ready to let go of the hope of union in this lifetime. It's as if, I know you're my person, but I can't force you to jump. I can't force you to ascend. You have to be ready. If you're not ready in this lifetime, I will carry this twin flame energy myself solo until you are ready. But I don't know if I have the strength to hope for union in this lifetime anymore. So that, I feel, is a decision of the feminine. The feminine may decide to move forward and potentially come together with a soulmate. The masculine may look back in regret at some point, realizing that he missed his chance. But there we have it. That is the twin flame journey. So, my beautiful twins, I'm leaving the reading there. I hope it's helped you gain clarity. Take care of yourselves, and of course, I'm sending love and light your way, and many blessings. Bye now.